What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. This episode might be a little longer, so just a forewarning. You'll probably see that anyway, but we have to talk about the Cyclops. They added everything in as of tonight. You can actually see that right now. It was about 10 minutes ago. I did looking around and did a little information and whatnot. So let's get started. The hatch animations for going in and out have been updated. You crawl in and out. Looking pretty good there. So I will try and cover everything, but I may miss a thing or two. There is supposed to be a hologram here. I will show a picture of it right about now, hopefully. And that's what it's supposed to look like. I believe this is a health bar here of that. This has been upgraded as well. The panel is a bug. They do know about that. These are the lights currently on. Now it's off, off, and then they are back on. This has been slightly updated. Nothing too different, really. Just a little upgraded console there. This is what we saw on Trello for the projector here and the Cyclops with the sonar. And then there is a compass here. Now, if we go on here, this is the health bar and this is the sound meter. The more sound you make, the more aggressive creatures are going to get attracted to you. There's the battery thing here, and then we have our speed.
Read for silent running.
This is silent running. Basically, it's as quiet as you can go, but it is extremely slow. If you change the lights on or off here, it will go out of silent running.
Ahead slow.
So therefore, now we are going ahead slow, as it said. So, let's get back on this thing. We do have 3 speeds. We have that's the slowest, and then we have slow,
Ahead standard.
standard,
Ahead flanked.
and
Emergency
flanked.
speed.
So this is like super fast. I believe the numbers is like 2.5, 5, and then 6.5. If I remember that correctly, I may be incorrect about that. Now, they do have the upgrades. Currently they're in here. There's the shield, the sonar, and repair module for the sea moth and prawn. They are really expensive. They are 10 plus steel ingots each and an aluminum oxide. That's pretty expensive. I hope they change it. But the recipes are supposed to be in a fabricator, not in the modification station. That is what Corey said. The current bug, they were going to update this like 2 hours ago, but they had an issue with this. So now it's updated now. There is also the fire extinguisher holders here. So when it does get damaged, it will be there. So that way you can use those. There's one there and one there. I do believe somebody pointed it out in the last video. Now, this is going to be loud for you guys. I'm sorry, but we have to do this. So this is now upgraded. There's the health and the energy, and as you put these upgrades in here, they put the symbols here. Now this one doesn't look like it's actually, there we go, a little buggy, but so there's that then as well. So it'll actually repair a sea moth or a prawn that is in there. So let's go check this stuff out. We have seen this before, but we haven't seen it in game. So they are over here. This is the sonar, which is just like the sea moth. It looks pretty awesome. I do think it's that one pulse, and then yeah, you have to click it again. I don't know if I like that or not. I honestly wish you could click it and it would keep like pulsating, and then you click it again to turn it off. So, one more thing is the shield here. The shield will make the Cyclops invincible for 15 seconds, but it does take energy. So if we have the 100 here and we activate this, it actually didn't take energy. It's supposed to take energy. A dev did release a video of it right before the update, and it takes 5 energy, I believe. So that is supposed to take energy. That must be a bug. So, let's go ahead and spawn in some creatures so that way we can check this thing out and the fire and the damage. We can also blow it up with a command. It is called Destroy Cyclops and then Repair Cyclops. If you do destroy it, the color won't stay the same. So I don't know if that's supposed to be on purpose or whatnot. So let's go ahead and spawn in some bone sharks here. What we're going to have to do is we are going to have to spawn in some. We're going to have to go into the Cyclops. And then...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright guys, so I spawned in some bone sharks. As you can see, we are going to put the sea moth in here for testing purposes. And then once we are in here, we are going to have switched to survival. Otherwise, they will not damage the Cyclops. So, we are now getting attacked. This does show up, but the actual thing doesn't. That looks like the health bar for when you're not. It is taking a ton of damage. I am not going to repair it. I do want to show you guys the HUD here and everything, and I want to see it blow up. It did just say haul low. That's taking a lot of damage. Let's get out of here.
Warning, vessel under attack.
And let's go ahead and watch this thing blow up. That damage looks really cool. Are they not attacking it now because I'm out of it? It looks like they stopped attacking it because I'm out of it. Those are the spots you would have to repair, just like the reactor room. There's red smoke. I'm assuming that's from the fire. I'm really waiting for this thing to just blow up. There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Alright, this is looking really cool. The glass is blown out. The metal salvage does spawn to help with some of the resources. And the lights are turned off. The first time I did this, the lights were not turned off. So I do believe that is a bug. Also, it looks like our sea moth is gone. It does seem like you lose your sea moth. You can grab the power cells. You cannot grab any upgrades that are in here, unfortunately. But it looks really cool, if you ask me. The color, like I said, does change when it blows up. I really like this part here with all like the boards and everything. It looks really cool. Also, if you don't want to wait for bone sharks to destroy your Cyclops, you can do it yourself by typing in a command that is destroy Cyclops. Now, the only thing is it will blow up all of them. So if you really wanted to, you could spawn in 20 of these or 30 of these and blow them up. Also, it does look like it killed this bone shark here. So maybe, if you guys are crazy enough, go ahead and try and kill a Leviathan with it. If you do, send it to me on Twitter, and I'll show it in the next video. Alright, so the next things we have to look at are in a different part of Subnautica, so I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so before we move on to some other things in game, we do have to check out a clip of the sea dragon animation. It is attacking the prawn suit and it looks pretty crazy. It is only 14 seconds, so I'm just going to play it here. Alright, so that looks amazing. It looks really creepy too. Almost as if it like belongs in a horror game. But I can't wait to see that in game once it's implemented. So I will see you guys somewhere else in the wonderful world of Subnautica. Alright guys, so besides the everything for the Cyclops. Sulfur's texture has finally been updated as well, and it looks pretty cool. The lighting looks a little weird because like there isn't really any lighting, but it's like has highlights. And then aluminum oxide here has also been updated, and I really like this one. It does look a little weird in the Lost River though, because it's red and everything's green. Kind of looks like Christmas, but you know, it is what it is. In really, in any other biome it would look fine, like the Grand Reef or whatever, but in this biome it looks a little weird. Alongside with those other two being updated, the lithium mini medal has now been updated as well. It just looks like a little chunk of the other ones. Now, I still haven't found the drillable versions of sulfur and aluminum oxide. Now, there weren't any before in the game. Like, they just weren't created. They didn't have a model, so maybe that's why. And maybe they need to, like, set up the spawn codes for them or something. But I really just cannot find them. And honestly, I thought these would be a lot harder to find because they aren't like purple or pink, but they're so bright because of the lighting on the model. It's actually really easy to find them, so they stand out like a sore thumb. Alright guys, so that's everything in game. The Cyclops is really cool. Super happy to see that, even though they do have a build error with it, so they are working on that. They, like I said, they did have an issue with the initial update, so they had to like reschedule and try and fix it. And that was the like hologram and the creatures damaging it. So they are working on that, and they know about all of that already. So that's really cool to hear. So we have to head over to the Trello to talk about something really cool. So I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so we are actually on the roadmap for this one. And if you haven't seen it already, it is right here, the prison aquarium. So, it does say something about change recipe to a couple computer chips. I do not know what that is pertaining to, but this is the Sea Emperor. It is full size. It does look kind of small, but the size of our character is actually the size of its eye right here. Just to put it into perspective of how big this thing actually is going to be. Now, this animation of it doing it right here, this little arm thing, what it's going to be is there's going to be a platform here, and it's going to like come up to the platform and put its arm there and like, as far as I'm aware, rest it there and then interact with you in some way. The only reason I know this is because from a while ago, I was able to see a leaked image of this exact scene. Just it had its arm on the platform, so like whenever you go on that platform or something, the Sea Emperor will come up, put its arm on there and do whatever. I don't know exactly what it's going to do, but that is what I saw. So this looks really cool. The size is definitely deceiving, that is for sure, but it is because of the camera. So like I said, we are about as big as its eye. And then I did mention it beforehand, but up here they did change some things. So the next update will actually be April 12th, then prison end game will be May, internal feature complete will be June, and July will be the polish month, August, September, and October for all this stuff. And then end of September or October, launch version 1.0. So it does seem like the game will actually be complete in May, but then they will be doing all the polishing and all the fixing and everything from May to October, well, end of September or October. So, and it does say right here, start PS4 port as a test. I don't know how serious they are about this, because as far as I know, well, it does say 7 hours ago. As far as I know, they said no to the PS4, but my assumption would be that would happen after version 1.0, but I don't know. We'll see about that. I actually just saw that. So, That is going to be it for the episode. One thing about the Cyclops I did forget is there is an Easter egg where when you get into the Cyclops, it says you are the greatest captain, or something very similar to that. I did not have it come up for me, so fortunately I was not able to show you guys that. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. This update is definitely a big one, and I really enjoyed it. I am really enjoying the new Cyclops features and everything, so I do hope you guys did. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and get, let's say, 300 likes. We definitely have done it before, and I know you guys will come through again. If you aren't a current subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe to keep up to date with all the news and content of Subnautica I will be doing. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.